Gemini, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. My clock, shit, I wanted to show you guys. It read 444 when I was like, who am I doing? Gemini. I looked at the clock, 444. I hope it's a good omen, ladies and gentlemen. I hope it's not just an omen that I am synchronized and feeling good. I hope it has to do with you. It does, obviously. We're connecting at this time and space, right? What's going on with Geminis? It's going to be a love reading, ladies and gentlemen, from the 29th. From the 29th through the 4th. All right. What's going on with Geminis? The twins. Let's get two more shuffles. All right. Let's get into it, Gemini. Ooh, fuck. All right, I got to show you here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil, and the first card out of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. This formula can entail that you may be getting over someone. All right, there may be some sort of linkage to an individual or some sort of situation in your love life. Could be a heartbreak. Could have been an event that has taken place. The Devil speaks of an attachment. Okay, however, the Knight of Cups is a completely contradicting sort of energy, all right? But this is just the theme. So energy is just so vast, ladies and gentlemen. You can't just pinpoint and say, this is what you are currently experiencing, because you are experiencing innumerable amounts of emotions and moods and thoughts, so on and so forth, right? Now, you most certainly are working through something difficult, and let me tell you what I'm seeing here that is pressing you. It is your own thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Ask yourself this. Is anybody pressing you? Is anyone poking you? Is anyone making you miserable? Is anyone intentionally trying to stir some sort of negativity within you? Because it doesn't seem so. All right? What it seems like is that you are imposing obstacles upon yourself. Mental obstacles, Gemini, with the 8. All right? However, this is something that you're working through. All right. Interesting to note that in the subconscious, we have this energy of self-imposed, we'll just call it self-imposed misery or self-imposed obstacles. But in the conscious, what you're actively thinking about is positivity. And this is what it takes, ladies and gentlemen. It takes us to counter that energy that we have within us with the opposite, with something positive, right? And that's exactly what you're doing. You see, the Wheel of Fortune often is described as luck. It's not luck. It's alignment with what seems to be luck. It's fortune. Okay, and fortune is something that you are creating for yourself that you do not see coming. For instance, a misfortune. I mopped the floor. I forgot, and I came downstairs and I slipped and cracked my head. That wasn't fucking divine intervention. That is no bad luck or anything. No, it's my own stupidity that I did not see happen before me. Right? That's a misfortune. Okay? You are aligning yourself with fortune. This is something that you're creating for yourself that will pay off in the near future. You see, Gemini, you seem to be embodying this energy of just seeking clarity, seeking newness, seeking relinquishment from forms of attachment that may be hindering you. All right? And this is all positive, of course, but that's not to say that it's easy. The person that you're dealing with is appearing as a hermit, okay? So this completely signifies that they may not be involved whatsoever. I mean, this can be an absolute lack of communication. Now, Gemini, in your desires, we have the Knight of Coins. And what this entails, ladies and gentlemen, is movement. All right, I get the indication that you are wanting to hear from someone. You're in this process of finding self-contentment, peace, clarity within your own self. Deep down in the subconscious, you're still a bit caught up in the midst of this negative ordeal. The person that you are dealing with is aloof, yet you are desirous of hearing from them. But I'm going to be frank with you. What I am seeing here in the outcome is a difficult moment coming about. All right, you experiencing a difficult moment. The ten of Swords. But we got to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, just because something is difficult doesn't make it bad. You see, difficulty is what forges us. Difficulty is what makes us wiser. All right? How can someone expect to be a doctor, to be able to operate on individuals, if they do not go through the difficult courses? All right? So that can apply to everything. You, in regards to this situation, can be cultivating wisdom when it comes to dealing with other individuals, all right, or learning your own boundaries, or learning self-love, as I see you are. You see, difficulty is simply an opportunity that is uncomfortable, but that discomfort allows for fructification of things that are unimaginable, all right, positive things, powerful things. Thus, we should welcome difficulty, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, you can conquer anything you want. We've all heard we are our own worst enemies, and we truly are. And let me give you this radical example. You may be scared of the dark, or you may have some sort of insecurity. How do you deal with it? Well, you fucking face it. All right? You immerse yourself in that discomfort. You confront it. You lock yourself in that fucking dark room, and you sit there. Maybe even put on some fucking creepy music so that you could really induce that fucking terrifying feeling within you. How do you react? What must you do? You must fucking sit there and become comfortable with it. It's not easy. It's not comfortable. But do you want to conquer your fear? Do you want to conquer your limitations? Then you must do that. There is no easy way. Okay? So welcome difficulty. The more you welcome it into your life, ladies and gentlemen, the more you transform, the more you grow. And as we know, transformation, death, is the law of life. We are not born to remain the same. We are undergoing transformations since the day of birth. All right. It isn't until adulthood that we hear full-grown humans are miserable because they're experiencing the same thing and not experiencing change. Why aren't they experiencing change? Maybe because they aren't getting out of their comfort zone. Maybe because they're in their comfort of their home and they don't leave and they don't go experience and they don't go speak to new people. They don't introduce new concepts and ideas that make them question the very foundation of their life. Maybe so. Who knows? I may just be rambling. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I see you working through this, okay? And let me tell you what I see here in the future, ladies and gentlemen. I see the harmony being attained. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are on your way to success and attaining the peace that you seek, Gemini. However, I want to emphasize that it's not going to be easy, and that is absolutely okay. It is okay. Pain is okay. Discomfort is okay. Getting out of your comfort zone is absolutely okay. So deal with it. And in due time, the tables will turn. All right? These are the cards that you're dealt with. So you must run with them. Make the best out of them, which you are, Gemini, which you are. Okay? Now, any words of advice that may facilitate Gemini on their journey to establishing this harmony that they're after, that they're working on and cultivating. Any words of advice? Okay, the Strength card, the Devil once again, ladies and gentlemen, and the Knight of Cups. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna reiterate what I said. This is the same thing. The strength is not a thing that you just switch on. The strength can only be experienced in adversary. How can you really see how strong you are if you aren't tested? You're being tested. It's not easy, but you got to do it. All right, you got to do it. You got to push through that. You got to push through that darkness. On the other side of this darkness, the devil, lies wisdom. Okay, the devil is ignorance. And lastly, the Knight of Cups. This is a journey to emotional self-fulfillment, ladies and gentlemen. All right. You breaking free from whatever it is that you're relinquishing is going to bring about a completely new chapter in your life. Okay? This paradigm that you're experiencing right now and what your life has been for however long is something that is going to be completely eradicated, and it's not that it isn't going to be non-existent. It's just not going to be part of your new phase. Okay, and that new phase is what lies on the other side of this difficulty. So keep pushing forward. All right, I'm going to take this to the extended, and I'm going to bore into this individual. What energy surrounds their thoughts, their feelings, their intentions, and what actions are they most likely to take toward you? If this was your reading, and if you're curious about this individual that seems to be popping up in your proximity in regards to love, I will see you in the extended. Otherwise, Gemini, it's a pleasure as always, and I will see you guys soon.